All right, roommates. Welcome everybody to the first episode of Behind the Scenes, BTS. This is a chance for you guys to get a behind the scenes look at the episodes that we've done in the past. Today, my very first guest is none other than Juan Lopez, Senor Juan Lopez.
What's up? Thanks
Yeah.
for having me, Lou.
Thank you for being here. I've known Juan since the day, by the way. I've known Juan since we were in college together.
Damn.
2002.
Don't reveal our age.
I know. Well, I'm old. I'm fine with being 36. That's why I can drink this beer right now because I'm of age. But yeah, we were together at the University of San Diego. We were actually floor mates. He lived in the same floor as I did where my dorm was at. So I've known Juan for a minute.
Freshman.
Now let's get into these episodes. First one we're gonna start off with is the first one Juan was in, and it's My Roommate, the Vampire. I think this one was inspired a lot by the Twilight phase. That's when everyone's going through that Twilight time. It was a big deal, and then HBO had True Blood also.
That's
so
true.
I was like, yo, I gotta do something about what would it be like to live with a vampire like that. So let's take a look into it as we go along. If everything comes to mind, I'll stop the video. If Juan wants to chime in, we'll stop. But if you haven't seen the episode, go watch the episode first.
Yes.
And then come back and then watch it with us. So here we go. Skip this. Wait.
Commercial.
Commercial. All right, here we go. Get out of here, ads. Here we go.
You look so young.
I know.
Hey. I was just wondering if I could have a word with you.
Right now?
I can assure you it'll only take a minute.
Yeah. So,
Aren't you going to invite me in?
what?
You got to invite me in. It's kind of rude not to invite me in.
Into the bathroom? Okay, look, Billy, I'm kind of in a hurry, so if
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I just want to tell you that a couple of my buddies from Forks U were going to stay the weekend.
yeah, that's fine.
You know what? I'll just come in and...
Oh, yeah. Come on in. Bathroom's all yours. So, let's get started here. So, here's the mythology about vampires. In certain mythos, vampires can't enter until you invite them into your house. That's the joke. So, the joke we're going with is he sees me shaving, I'm bleeding, and he wants that blood, but he can't get into the bathroom until I say, like, you're invited to come in. I think that was popularized by the movie, what is it, the one with Kiefer Sutherland? Lost Boys. Lost Boys,
right.
kind of like, you see that in that movie, but yes, that's the vampire mythology that they gotta be invited. So, playing Billy is my boy Tyler, phenomenal actor. He shows up in a lot of episodes also, but we used to go over to his place and watch True Blood, and we would just talk throughout the whole episode. All of us, we just made fun of like,
Of course.
Suck it. You know, like we just made fun of the characters and we never took it serious. And then when, like, that's how I cast him to do this. Because I was like, he did such a good job of playing that vampire. I was like, yo, you got to come do it for me. So, yeah, that's the background.
And that accent.
Yeah, that accent is great. It's like a southern gentleman. Suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it. Much better.
Oh no.
You really did that.
He did that. He ate toilet paper.
You know what's funny about shooting at my place? If you look, like, for example, if you look behind, you see all those pictures on the wall there. That's literally pictures of me at work.
Yeah.
So it's funny, but, like, we shot that show in my actual apartment. And we were like, set decoration? Nah, we're just shoot it as is. So, like, a lot of things that are part of my actual living situation showed up into the show. And I think maybe people thought it was like, oh, that's part of the set decoration. Like, no. I'm just too lazy to actually design it, so... You guys get to see it as it is.
And you have some fan art, right?
Yeah. Hey, yo, Billy. Yo, it's the first of the month, man. We need your part of the rent. Come on, man. I'm gonna drop it off on my way to the gym. am I supposed to do with this? All right, so this joke was actually came up with by Bern. Bern is my actual living roommate at the time and the co-creator of the show. And he said he came up with the idea that it'd be funny if, like, when it came time to pay rent, he just slid this old Victorian necklace under the door because, like, he's a vampire. He's lived forever. So he doesn't carry regular money. And he's like, this is a invaluable jewelry. And I'm like, I can't go to the bank and just deposit a necklace, you know? So that was a great joke. I loved it. And luckily, nice. I think I either had that necklace or I went out to buy it. I wish I kept it because it's such a great necklace.
And that's Bern's room, by the way, right?
That is Bern's room, by the way. Yeah, that is actually... So when we have to shoot these, sometimes I have to be like, Bern, can I use your room? And yeah, because we shot this, like I said, we were roommates and we came up with this show together, so...
No.
It's Bern, actually.
Oh,
Can't exist in a world without her. Now I'll show the world what I really am.
No, wait!
Robbie.
she got so much.
No, don't. I'm here. I didn't die. Open your eyes. Please. I didn't die.
You're lying.
I just went to the bathroom.
Okay. First off, kudos to Marlise for committing to that.
She committed.
That character. Wow. I actually love Kristen Stewart. I have the biggest crush on Kristen Stewart. Okay, don't thumbs down my woman. All right, she's my future wife. I don't know why. She's just one of those people that she does it for me. I can't ever explain it. I think she's unbelievably hot. And she's very, like, whatever, but I can't explain it. But Bern, myself, Marlise, and Juan, we all went to school together. So doing this episode was kind of a trip because it was like, yo, we were all these theater kids reunited and doing this. And now I get to watch it, like, so many years later. And it's like, yeah, wow.
Well, it's true because we don't have a lot of memories from, or a lot of footage from when we were in theater in
Right,
college. So,
right.
But we can see this now.
We can watch this now. I love the twinkle effects done on the vampire are so bad. But shout outs to Mike Manning, my neighbor who did it just for fun for us because I couldn't pay him. We were so broke when I was making the show. And he just did it. And I was like, I don't care what it looks like. As long as it looks like he's twinkling somehow. And because that was something silly about Twilight that I was like, so they're vampires and they have skin like diamonds and they twinkle in the sun. And it's just like, or maybe their skin's cold, whatever. But it's like, that was the thing. They just sparkled. And I was like, which everyone made fun of ultimately. But yeah, it's great. It's great.
But yeah, she just went to the toilet.
Yeah, she just went to the bathroom. The lip bite and everything. The lip bite is clutch. Just like, oh, man.
Hello. You must be Lou.
Yes, I am.
I'm Eddie. And those two over there are Robbie and Christy. I can't live in a world where you don't exist.
You're so warm. You're like your own son.
Okay. I regret this line because I ripped it straight from the movie. A better writer than I am now, the line should have been is, because the vampires are cold. So she said something like, you're so cold, you're like your own fridge. Yeah. Like, that would have been a better joke instead of ripping the line directly. I was a young writer, so I didn't understand.
I thought that was intentional, actually.
That's ripped straight from the... But thank you for thinking I was intentional.
Creative.
Yeah, I would have done way better. That line would have been... It should have been about him being cold. But anyways, I digress. I've always regretted that line. Like, after I really got into, like, seeing all the Twilight movies, I was like, that joke doesn't work. But...
Well, for me, I took it more as she's so obsessed with him that it's like... She doesn't feel his coldness anymore. She thinks he is the sun. She's revolving around him. So again, I thought that was intentional.
Well, then I will take it.
She's already crazy.
She is.
And we all know vampires are cold.
Right.
And she's over there saying you're like a sun.
Okay, so it does work. I take that back. It was intentional.
Intentional. I knew it. I read your mind.
Thanks.
AB positive. So mouth-watering.
That's also a Burn joke. The little blood trickle is making fun of Underworld. Because there's a scene in
that's true.
Underworld where you see the main badass vampire and he drinks blood and he just has like one little trickle of blood and Brown's like, you gotta make fun of that. And I was like, yes.
Now, how'd you make that blood? Because that looks pretty real.
So that is, I believe that mixture, because you have to drink it. It's either I bought blood that you can buy that's safe to drink, or it's actually Hershey's chocolate and chocolate sauce and food coloring.
I remember chocolate.
Yeah. It's like Hershey's chocolate sauce and red food coloring.
Wait, when did we record this? How long ago was it? Or how long ago did you release this?
This episode, let me go out.
Well, we can go back and see it later.
Just answer right now. June 9th, 2010.
Wow.
Almost a decade ago. June 9th. So that's when we posted it. I think we shot it. So what happened is originally when we started, I would post episodes on my original YouTube channel, which is Lutopian Society.
That's right.
Go check it out. And Burn would post them on his personal YouTube, which is Burn Owens at YouTube. But as we were doing it, I was like, bro, it doesn't make sense that like we're splitting these episodes. Like if we're gonna grow, excuse me, that's why you don't drink beer and do this. If we're gonna grow as a channel, then we need to keep all the episodes together
With them. Yeah.
in one place. So that's when we decided, all right, let's create a My Roommate The channel for YouTube. Now YouTube was different back in the day. Back in the day, you couldn't just have like one channel and then just add different playlists, which you can do now. Back in the day when you had YouTube, all your videos would just be uploaded to that one YouTube, and it was like you were stuck there. So we're like, well, these are all roommate episodes. They're not my personal sketches, and Burn was doing his own sketch stuff. So it's like, well, we should find a way to distinguish this and keep this separate. Nowadays, I would not do that. I would not split my audience up like that. I would just have done them all on my main channel and then just created a playlist for them to specifically have it. Kind of like the guys who do on, what is it? The media, something media. Oh, I'm blanking. The people who do Honest Trailers. They have like a bunch of different things, or even Screen Junkies. Screen Junkies has like the pitch meeting and they have this and they have all that, but it's all on Screen Junkies. So I wish I'd done something like that. But live and learn, right? Well, nice to meet you guys, and feel free to make yourselves at home.
Smells like wet dog.
Yes!
You ready to go, Lou?
It be the little man.
Collins is.
You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. If you haven't seen True Blood, if you haven't seen Twilight, then you gotta go watch it, because, well, you know, the Cullens is in the, what is his family from? I mean, the Cullens that's what they're just known as, the Cullens, and whatever tribe he belongs to, Jacob belongs to, they shift and turn into werewolves. So obviously I can't get a werewolf, and I love corgis. Corgis are like my favorite dog, so I thought it'd be funny if Juan turned into a corgi, which that's hysterical to me. So that's where that came from.
Now, what's really funny is that tattoo on my arm. Wasn't it just tape?
Yeah.
We didn't even try.
I forgot about that. I was like, yo, I know he has like a big
circle
test, like an intricate map thing, whatever it is. And I was like, look, bro, no one's gonna care. So I just cut a piece of black gaff tape and cut a circle. We just stick that stuck this. I forgot about that.
Worked.
Man, it works. It works. You buy it. Yeah, I know. Hey, be cool, fellas. Credits. Wow. That's how you can tell it's an original episode. Putting credits. Oh, Khaleesi did the makeup. That's why. I was like, who did the makeup for him? Khaleesi did it. Wow, I haven't seen her in a minute.
Lucrative films.
Dude, I can totally see you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. And even if I couldn't, you just talked.
Darn it.
Look, man, we talked about this, okay? It's creepy that you watch me sleep.
But I need to protect you. You know, you're right. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, right on.
Oh my god, yes. Y'all can get the hell out too. You're like, what we do?
I'm there too.
Yeah, there you are. You are friends now.
We were playing Uno.
Playing Uno.
Dude,
Oh,
that was
wow.
so much fun to film.
Man, I forgot about that. So I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure that we filmed that later on. Like, I think when we originally did the episodes, there wasn't a tag. Like, you would just do the episodes, and after the credits, it would be that. And then I think it was after we did my
Which
roommate.
I think it's a great addition.
Right?
Adding that, it was great.
Thank you. I got that from Jackie Chan because I remember at the end of Jackie Chan movies, after the movie during the credits, it would show all the stunts that went wrong or all the craziness that happened. And I remember thinking like, oh, it'd be interesting to kind of show the audience that, to show the audience what it's like to see the, like, give the audience something for staying after the credits. You know what I mean? Give them something.
A reward.
For reward. And it was like, that's why we became the 3-act structure, the beginning, the middle, and then this little tag at the end. And the chance to store in one little last joke. And the whole thing with Twilight, I remember, was like, Edward would watch her, like, he's watching her before, so he's kind of like a stalkerish kind of dude. And I thought that'd be funny if the roommate kind of incorporated that. So I think we had to get everybody back and shoot it, but it was great, man. The girl who let us use her dog, she was awesome. And I think they show up again. They show up again in another episode. They show up again in this episode called My Roommate, the Inconsiderate Bitch.
So the dog is inconsiderate?
Yeah, well, no. The dog wasn't. The roommate was. The dog was my dog at that point. But, yeah, so that's it. That's My Roommate, the Vampire.
That was awesome.
That's crazy. I haven't seen that. Like, I haven't sat there and watched it like that in years. So shout outs to Juan for coming through and doing that episode and being here. Shout outs to everybody who was in that episode. Thank you so much, guys, for like going along with my stupid jokes. Because sometimes I get these ideas for these jokes, and I'm so blessed that people who are willing to kind of like,
no shame.
Yeah, no shame, go with it. Let me be artistic and try things out. So it was definitely a great experience. I mean, I learned so much from doing this show. I mean, this was my film school. You know, it was a great opportunity for me to have an idea and go out and execute it. And I'm so grateful for what it was. I'm so grateful for what it is. And I'm so grateful for what it's going to be. So, again, thank you guys for checking out. Again, if you haven't seen the episode, go check it out. They're funny. All the episodes are good. There's so many like little Easter eggs we put in there. So definitely check them out. Juan, any last words?
Well, everyone who's seen the video, who has not seen the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for following them. These guys are great. They're fun to hang out with, fun to film. I always enjoyed those calls. When I would get a call the night before, hey, can you show up tomorrow in LA? I'm like, sure.
True story. Juan is always down. That's why we try to throw in as many of these as we can. For the rest of my life, Juan, I promise you, no matter what project I get, if I can throw you in there, I'm doing it. Because Juan is
worth it. It's worth it.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you again for watching. Yeah, and stay tuned for the next one. Check in for the next one or whatever the outro is. You know what I mean?